setup, I can try and look towards Zeri. But realistically, Alice are going to be playing on the back foot in this matchup. You usually want to try and use your Pulverize as the Nautilus engages to prevent any sort of follow-up. So I think if you have
4v4, if all members show up, TF now roaming down. Adam does have level 6, but the window here is pretty small. The Dragon going to go to the side of Team Heretics in a moment, but Cheo falling up to steal it away, and that's going to be embarrassing. The bear cut down by the man with the big staff. Adam now coming in with a gold card. That's a level 3 Alistair. Flashing now out to safety. BDS, not only do they get the Drake, they get 2 kills. Team Heretics not respecting the Twisted Fate.
Great timing from Adam.
Down to Labrov.
Oh,
Already wrapping. Nuke on the chase in, hook into the wall. Doesn't even need to connect on the target initially. Just some good poke, and that's going to suck because Nuke's just going to keep free firing these Mantra Qs under tower, and it's just that much harder for Slido to play the lane. Adam going out. No, he's not out. Perfectly timed. Barely able now to bring him back. Might as well be a solo kill. Adam thought he had the angle, but Wonder gonna find the kill.
Didn't have the ghost nuke, so he's happy to just keep that pressure up to allow Ice and Labrov to get more control on the bottom side. They already got a turret plate as a result.
Ghost, Adam stepping up. Dodging the Q3 is big. Wonder, I don't think he has enough of a health bar to time for another one, and it's a quick solo kill. Casual for Adam on the top side of the map, just walking the Cassante.
Try and move over here. Shockwave just off.
3 plates now down in the top lane tower. 1.2k individual gold lead for Adam. Nuke zoning Jankos away. Won't make the same mistake the Team Heretics did, not allowing that jungler near the objective.
One of the styles that we saw them work on at the start of this bit, but couldn't quite get together. And maybe Adam won't be left together.
Pulled back, stunned up by the bear and the big man. Wonder grabbing the response kill. Top side is the only side of the thing is it's, yes, you've stalled dragon stacking for Chemtech. Sheo's still going to poke his head in. Maybe he can get another steal. Ice is already pushing that mid-wave in. Gold is just getting deleted there. Wonder now being forced to TP away. And this is an opportunity for BDS to go in, knowing that they have a man advantage. TF already roaming over. Sheo, does he want to flash? Hesitancy from BDS. Don't want to overcommit to the play. Obviously, a lot of CC tools for the side of Team Heretics. But Adam wanders in, makes sure that they get the objective there. Herald Charge will not connect as Flacker clears
there from BDS. And honestly, I love character growth. That is not something we would have traditionally expected from BDS.
Look, we're into the next season, man. You got to understand, you got to keep the character development coming as Jankos is now running. Hoping to develop a bigger health bar here as Sheo. Dangerous on the bottom side if they so choose. They have such great information.
Oh, nice.
Fighting off a little bit more than he can chew, though. That's the knockback. Sheo wondering if this is the opportunity. He believes it is. Flash out to safety from Labrov. It's clean. Ice for now, untouched. Flashback from Adam. A bit questionable there overall. Labrov definitely caught out, but luckily BDS are there to cover. Now Jankos has to be careful about stepping too far forward. Labrov? Bold recall. That is not where you want to be. My man caught shopping. A threat of a Twisted Fate TPing into your backline. This is a tricky one. All right, battle lines have been drawn. It's time for the Thunderdome. Screw the bot lane tower. BDS paying some money just to be here as that wave does crash into their tower, just gets deleted. Sheo trusting himself in the 50-50, and for good reason. That's third Drake getting pulled back now as the stun comes through, but Flacken again, just uncontested on the backside, starting to layer down damage. Forest with a quick double kill, shredding through those health bars. Ice still alive. Lightning crashes there, it's triggered. Starting to skate through the fight, but Team Heretics, good disappointment. Yes, they lose the objective, but getting 2 kills is nice for that big goal. Team Heretics have to be really careful about taking this fight. They've burned all their cooldowns. They have no business continuing this 5v5. Oh man, the sunk cost fallacy is real. BDS are just going to run to Baron. They know they're stronger. They do not care about this Drake. Nuke's just going to poke. All right, Team Heretics, you've used every relevant cooldown for the fight. Outside of 1 or 2 ultis, can you stop this Baron?
Look at Nuke though. Nuke's just being a pain. He just wants to try and slow them down with the Qs, see if he can get. Will it buy enough time? We said they could burst it. Yeah, they can't get in.
Jankos has no flash. There should be no way. Trimby's trying to kick this fight off. They've already got the Baron. Nuke's on the backside. BDS now running, ready to sacrifice Labrov if necessary. Flash out. Can he hook back to the wall? Yes, he can. Follow-up CC's not there. Ice dipping, diving, dodging around, but Trimby desperate to keep it going. Again, they just don't have the shockwave. Flacken trying to get some damage down, but Ice is now starting to turn the fight back. They know they have the cooldown advantage. Team Heretics not respecting the difference in power. The cooldowns available to BDS.
That was so many mistakes.
Was it Oscar? That was a different series. Never mind. No, yeah, irrelevant. Sorry, I can't keep track. Too many people hiding in brushes. Nuke was caught off guard. The Death Bush never fails, but it does have varied success because this does mean that they're giving up decent CC and setup, though, to make Ice's life a living hell. Has to play flawlessly, push now there, but at the same time, Wonder's cutting the wave. Adam, no ulti, already TP'd into the mid lane. Sheo in the back of the pit. Maybe just gonna hope for the 50-50. Finding the isolation, they're pushing forward to the objective. Wonder now unstoppable, wants to get Sheo out of the area. The Dragon now taken down. Adam and Sheo off to the wrong side of the fight. No shockwave used it from Spyro. Again, the placement has to be perfect. BDS looking, hoping for some vulnerability in the armor. Not gonna let themselves group up and get caught out here. They know it's the only way they lose this exchange. Sheo and Adam can just two-man start the objective here. The rest of BDS ready to zone off as necessary. Grouped 5 members of Team Heretics, feeling a little dizzy. Not quite sure what the right play is. Taking a bit too much time to make their decision. They've already lost the objective, and now finally they'll start to step forward, but the fight is already fizzled. There's not an opportunity here. Instant follow-up now from Sheo. Pullback coming through. Ice again, untouched on the side. Keep your eyes on that Zeri. Damage not going in the right spot, and in comes the TF on the backside. Nothing Team Heretics do matter in the face of BDS. Again, their patience, the execution, just better in this game.
The team fights for BDS have been so clean in setting up Ice consistently to deal the damage he needed, and unfortunately Heretics panicking to cover the potential play from BDS in mid lane. BDS will find the success that they need.
BDS dancing around Team Heretics in these fights, not giving them any angle to leverage the AoE damage, the power of their composition, the stronger front line, playing at arm's reach, playing for the win and taking it in our first game.
And a huge amount of it was BDS getting the early leads that they needed to, being able to find these towers to open up the map. And there were a couple of team fights that were a little bit shaky, but
sure.
Heretics consistently over-investing. You get way too many ultimates at that Dragon fight. You get the flash forward from Trimmy to try and set up the fight, but Flacken out of position. It was a lot of...
Heretics, though, in terms of the answers that they have through this draft to be able to deal with BDS, what are their chances?
Well, I love the adaptations coming out of them, because one of the things they missed last game...
But either way, Heretics, nice pickup, and especially when you got a Callista, you really want to be trying to secure these early objectives. You're going to cancel it, so yeah, I think Heretics, you're in an okay spot as long as you see Nuke on top side.
Ooh, Trimby not quite getting the pulverized. Knockup is there, so they force the ulti out from Flacken. Team Heretics now down a pretty relevant cooldown, but Trimby holds on to the ultimate as Nuke and Spyro trade blows. Favoring Nuke, but Spyro got the plate, so it doesn't matter too much. And the Dragon going down.
Substantial amount to go to the moment. You can see he just reset, got his boots, got Malignance, was in a...
Flacken's in trouble. We've seen this one before. Is he Flacken? Is he Stixay? This time he has the exhaust. It might be enough. Adam in trouble. First blood. Gets the 1-for-1, though. Credit to Flacken. Manages to get something back.
Very close to being able to get away from that. Sends you down to the lower bracket. Or potentially 3 losses away from exiting. Yeah. It's not a great time to be.
Back from on to Trimby. Ulti onto Flacken. Even if he pulls Trimby back. A TP now committed. Ice Lightning crash as the first kill picked up. BDS.
At this stage, I think you need some big combo. Yeah. Trimby fishing.
Spyro a little bit far away here. Trimby, ooh, not quite getting the angle. Was hoping to get knocked all the way back, but it looks like the root from Lebrov now came in. Equalizer across the side. Adam forced to retreat, flashing back to the safety of his tower. Lebrov set up, lock up onto 3. Nuke now stepping forward, but again, Ice remains untouched. He is stone cold as he keeps this one going. The follow-up knockup is there, though. Sent back in. Courtesy of the Callista. Trimby on the second rotation tries to bring it back, but it is not enough. The resets for the Viego are there, and BDS take yet another fight.
Nuke sniped Flacken at the back of the fight and managed to completely decimate Heretics. To see those little moments where you do mess up, but this is a curious one from BDS. They have full control of top and mid, so not a bad call.
Alarm
they just don't really have
though.
A huge amount of damage to finish this.
We've seen a lot of 50-50 Barons yesterday.
They want the TP from Spyro, that's all they're looking for, but
has all, but the Baron's getting lower. BDS.
Pull the trigger, get the TP.
Try to complete it. Trimby getting the fight started. Flacken isolating Adam off to the side. Objective not going to get stolen away. Sheo manages to secure that one. Keep your eyes on Nuke, just layering down damage. Spyro wants to turn this one back to the flash over the wall. The confidence from Nuke, playing flawlessly on the Karma, and the fight just continues. In the middle of the river, BDS again find the angle. Flacken forced to run.
And they got the Baron as well. BDS got everything. Heretics didn't want to pull the trigger to get Spyro in, and now Flacken being chased down by Ice. Ice gets the shield. We'll chase him down.
Wants to lock him up.
Oh, let's hit.
He just doesn't have that. It's just too much. Lock into the Iron Solari clutch there. Use free Spyro. They know that they had a lot of opportunities over the course of this series to kind of take things into their own hands, but the execution wasn't quite there, and as a result, they're in dire straits once again with no luxury of an additional game. Trimby isolating Sheo. Sheo sticking around for the tier 2. Yanko's now following up. No ulti available for Sheo. He will just drop here, but can he take Trimby on the way? No, he gets the reset, and now he can't ult to safety. That's the worst possible thing that could have happened. Oh, infuriating.
Wanted from a team who wants to grow, and you're seeing some of these results here.
Certainly, and we saw some of this more side lane focused play in the previous games. Aggressive start on the Baron, pulling Team Heretics in, clean execution on the team fights, positive signs for BDS. Again, they made top 4 before, but looking to go even further, looking to challenge the top of the table. Slow siege. Team Heretics get one more set of cooldowns. But BDS, I mean, they can do this however they want. They can push forward, they can risk it, give Team Heretics that opportunity, give them one more full-on 5v5, or they can just take this tower and walk away. And I don't know if Team Heretics will ever get another shot.
They kind of have to do something. This is a Hail Mary. It's going to look like an int, but honestly, you kind of have to do something because you're just getting poked out. The range coming through from Nuke.
Yanko's
There's
no
nothing
help.
to do.
I mean, he needs to go back already. LeBron now going to start the fight by going in onto Wonder. Nice little bit of poke, immediate follow-up. Reset already there for the Viego, and once you start losing a fight against this champion, you do not stop. Flacken trying to make the heroic effort. Still has a decent amount of health. Still alive for now, but the rest of his team just dying, falling apart. Yanko's going to ult out to safety. The stolen body of his support doing much more work than the actual thing in this one. Sheo, another reset. BDS slaughtering Team Heretics. We thought it would be close, Rob. Not even remotely close. Vitality. Recognize now the opponent standing in front of them. That one's going to be a banger.
That's going to be a banger, and honestly, with the way BDS were playing today, Vitality have their work cut out. This was very, very clean from BDS, taking control in the early stages, not giving any sort of real window for Heretics to come back in, and it felt panicked at almost all points in time.
Difficult. Rengar has historically been a death threat. Way back in the day, it was Rengar when you had Rumble. If you ever wandered in ever to a side lane to contest any champion, Rengar would be on top of you in half a second and you would be taken out. Very similar to what
Full health, just off of the strength of this pick, whereas Mirren already had to burn through 2 pots and still struggling.
Yeah, this is what's so infuriating about the champion, right? Is you just can't really bully it out of lane unless you can all in it. It's just so difficult to do early on. Caps, excellent flip back, but here comes Elioya. First blood already there, yike. Ready to cover, but if Elioya gets into that brunch, Caps is as good as dead. Taking their time on this one. Elioya trying to walk away. TP now coming back. First bowl is going to land. He's only got 2, now 3 stacks on the Fury. Elioya will at least walk away with his life. Frescowi's TP stopping anything else coming out.
They cause MDK to invest resource onto this bot side as Yike. This is not where you want to be.
Yike about to take a lot of damage here. 4th ability. A little bit extra work to flash out the heal. G2 are using a lot of sums. MDK, Frescowi now on the chase. This is going to be big for the Ahri. Instantly over the wall. Now chasing down Yike will get the reset on the Mickey X. The charm connecting as well. Frescowi doing so much work, and now it's Hansama who's going to be in trouble trying to get 1 kill back. The knockup is there. The exhaust is there onto Alvaro. And it's not going to result in the return kill.
And at the beginning, it looked well for G2. They pull Frescowi and wave shoved out. But Elioya is starting to sneak in onto this bot side.
Broken Blade committing the ultimate here onto Mirwan. Will he find the kill? Immediate stun fall from Mirwan. Good. Gets the ulti. Might just be forced out of lane at this stage. Hansama rooted up. That's going to be big from Supa. Supa now needs to back away, but the Gravity Storm is there. The Colin coming out, and down goes Supa. Is here on the backside immediately. Wants to leave on a Hansama. The dash back to safety is just enough. Ticking the health bar, blinking, but he manages to stay alive. But here comes Frescowi, the dash in, the Spear Rush. No! Hansama! The sidestep! The last little bit of healing and the thumbs up. Frescowi knows. He just got outplayed.
Yike managing to get into that bot lane before MDK comes down. Rocket's gone. It's a swing and a miss.
It was very close to not working at all. It is only because the auto attack is what causes the initial CC from Yike that Supa's flash ends up not being effective, allowing the Gravity Storm. That was a play where every single little mechanical moment mattered, and just barely turning out in favor of G2. MDK, control of the bot side jungle. Mickey, knock up there, follow up there. That's 1 dead Nami. But again, the heal, no. Shogi, he's dead. He's dead. It'll take a second. The tidal wave comes out, but Frescowi now on a killing spree. This Ahri looking to take over the map, and now Hansama.
Yes, to ult the wave.
I don't think he's going to be able to that lucky this time around. They know they're going before the wave even comes in. Dash to safety. Alvaro is probably going to give his life here. The heal again! How many times this game are people going to walk away with less than 100 HP? This is insane.
It had to be killing caps on mid-wave. So this is where I think G2 going to have to be hyper aware of that and trying to establish some sort of vision there.
Alvaro alt quickness, W forward, instantly gets in. The root is there. G2 disrespecting. Caught napping the bottom side. Mickey, the flash forward from Zuba's big though. He's taking tower aggro. Yike gets one back. Yo on the retreat. Yike stepping forward, he has red buff, he should just be able to finish the kill. Step backwards, shut down there for Yike, the Rel. No business killing this many champions, but MDK opened up, they get the opportunity, and now G2 are quick to punish. A disastrous start turned back in their favor as the final kill goes through in favor of Caps.
Big turnaround from Yike. I don't know what G2 with their G2 are happy to push in and just brute force their way in, knowing that with no pick, they're just stronger.
Yeah. Quick wander in.
Okay, with Ayoya and Alvaro just hovering in these bushes. They're doing a good job of disconnecting G2 from each other.
Gonna poke. Tidal wave now coming in. Doesn't look like it's gonna hit anybody. G2 just really determined to shut this Rengar down, willing to burn so many resources. Colin coming through. Ayoya with nowhere to go. So much of the potential gone, but Mickey now been cut out the rocket for reset. Alvaro pulled away. Sidestep is clean. Now trying to quick this out to safety. Frescowy dashing to try to give his support an angle to get away. The wall now coming down as well. Dash back to safety. Dash again. Clean from Alvaro thus far. Nice heal to get them away. Good patience from MDK to survive as well as they did.
Want to try and set up now at the objective. Riptown in mid lane.
Knock up there, Frescowy over the wall. He's about to get spotted on vision if he steps too far forward. He's respecting the potential for a brush to be there or for the ward to be in the brush. The Herald are about to charge. Pressure in favor of G2. MDK need to be the ones that make a decision here. They can't risk the 50-50 because they're already losing something in mid. Who's going to get it? It's going to be the Rengar. Alvaro now trying to follow up with the Vine. That's a nice knock up, but the immediate stop coming in. Yike not going to let that engage on the backside happen. The Rek'Sai unkillable. He's got so much armor, and here comes Caps. Yo waiting for the angle, trying to find it, but just jumps into the waiting exhaust of Hansama. It's one sleepy kitty. Mad Lion's Koi torn to pieces in the exchange.
And in the mid lane, the tower is taken. And you've got that charge onto the next one as well. Actually, it's going to be...
Mad Lion's Koi risked a lot. They bet a lot when they stuck around to contest that objective with the Herald getting dropped in the mid lane. And this time that coin came up tails. They did not find the advantage. Alvaro will spot this one out, but too late. A Miracle Gleaming Quill. A Jinx... Oh my. Hansama. I don't know if it was presence of mind or pure luck, but steps far enough forward that it's not going to be a problem. Broken Blade is still in a wet noodle fight, but now with a Baron buff. And Broken Blade, very tough to kill.
There's nothing you can do. MDK, you want to try and play for these picks. You want to try and play out the lanes in a position where you can actually get control of the map, but
there's no brushes in the face. They have no way to get Rengar to leap other than ulting.
But how do you even clear waves? Because as long as BB is threatening Super, you're out.
Alvaro wants to get something. Frescowy now stepping forward, but Yike with the counter engage. Shut down under the Lucian is big. MDK have they found that single angle. Mirwin still stepping forward, trying to zone Caps out of the fight. Unstoppable now is Broken Blade going back to safety, hitting Mirwin. 1-for-1 thus far. Yike getting rooted up. MDK have to be careful here. If they lose this fight, they lose the game. Zed just trying to push G2 back. Broken Blade incredibly tanky. That healing is disgusting. 341 per proc there. Zelyoya just trying to maybe cut mid-wave. G2 going to settle for 2 inhibitors and back off. Good pick onto Hansama, stopping what could have been an inevitable end, but they only buy themselves a bit more time and still lose 2 inhibitors in the process.
Alvaro tried his damnedest to get something there, and they do get the pick, but Caps is still too big.
Zelyoya knocked back, forced to flash out. Solid from Caps, doesn't quite hit the flick back or it would have been a kill, but getting that sum.
You just have to give this up. And again, as I said, I don't think they care about the Dragon. It's just we have wave push. We have way more damage than MDK do right now. Let's just close this one out cleanly.
Yeah. Supa. The Q does connect. Broken Blade can ult onto the Jinx. Alvaro again fishing for the angle off to the side. This time the tidal wave is there. Elioya trying to find someone to ult, but he's already forced to back away. He's got more time. But again, who are you going to hit? Who matters right now? All of G2 are a threat. The Nexus in their sights. Broken Blade overstepping on the tunnel for a moment. The flash forward, looking to lock down the Jinx. The flick back is clean. Caps on a rampage. There's no space left on the map for Supa to play. All of MDK getting slaughtered. A beautiful shattering strike to stun 2. Mirwin slowly but surely getting cut down. Charm there to try and lock Broken Blade up at the healing. He just won't die. Mad Lion's Koi running out of hope here in game 1. This should just be the end, but Alvaro respawns. Potentially a last-ditch effort to hold. The flick back again coming in from Caps. Broken Blade half health again. G2 gonna end it here. They take a little bit more time. They add a little bit of insult to injury, but game 1 belongs to them. Clean in the execution.
MDK tried to find something a little bit spicy and it came back to bite them. They just couldn't quite get the setup that they needed to try and play around the mid-jungle, to lean that in towards pressure elsewhere. And G2, once it got to that point, just had a stronger team fight. They were able to just play for objective setup and just find no real way for MDK to get back into the game.
To catch them at every single opportunity.
Well, I think the opening for them is the fact that Asir can pressure mid both pre-6, but especially after 6, Talia is going to be very killable. The Varus top is going to be playing aggressive and contesting the Twisted.
Early plated steel caps. Eventually I'll get the name of that item right. It's only been like a gajillion years since they changed it. Will help at least mitigate some of the Varus trading potential as Yike and Elyoya trading blows. Frescowi starting to wander down, but man advantage for the side of G2. Mickey X hooks the wall, however, and suddenly this play starts to feel bad. Two-man knockup is there. Flick back from Caps is good, but they just do not have the damage at this point in the game. Yike gets taken down for first blood. Combo from Caps not that menacing without the follow-up, and MDK quick to punish a small misstep. What you're really hoping for is to try to get the flash while the cleanse is not available. Mirwan fighting for control of this. Elyoya on the top side as well, however. It might just be the 2v2, but Elyoya's incredibly low. Elyoya has to be careful not to just give his life here as well. Damage coming down with the Sky Splitter. Mirwan now forced to flash out, but Yike, of course, no flash of his own. Means MDK will walk away, Caps with the Weaver's Wall.
They can completely zone them off here. They abandon tower, and that's what Cap's going to do. No
trying to
flashes.
get on the opposite side, but he manages to get them both next to Yike. The flick back is clutch. Elyoya back in a brush of his own design, hoping to hold on here, but it's an easy, straightforward dive for the side of G2. Broken Blade tanks to the tower. Now they can set their sights on these plates.
And so often, Caps on this Talia this series has had important moments where he stepped up and found.
But I think it's good that you highlight that. I think that a lot of teams get a little bit too comfortable in the copy-paste jungle pathing and aren't willing to anticipate someone maybe breaking that pathing or conceding some gold to make a play. As now, on the bottom side, Hansama, nice flash backwards, trying to get the reset onto Alvaro. That's big. Hansama can now try to run to safety. MDK fumbling the dive. Feather's going to fly. Hansama tries to back to, he just doesn't have enough health, enough time. The pullback clean from Zupa to ensure that they get the double.
The Glacial Augment from Elyoya is relatively okay here.
Zupa no boots, but does have the Kraken Slayer. Zaya obviously not one of the champions who usually itemizes. Hold that thought. Weaver's Wall coming in. Caps making an appearance on the top side. Flick back into the waiting arms of Broken Blade. The tower as well. Mirwan can't even auto-attack. He'll get taken out by the tower, and Caps grabs another.
Overexposed. You can see Yike playing very far back. They assume the dragon has been started up by MDK. So Cap's just going to poke his nose in towards this river area and spot out exactly what MDK are up to.
MDK need to get this. Need to continue to assure their own scaling to buy time. Huge damage coming in from Zupa. Power the Kraken Slayer as now the rest of the team tries to chase. Excellent disengage comes in from Elyoya. Frescowi the only one in the pit. This is a bit awkward. Forced to retreat now. They get the kill onto Mickey, but they also just leased the Drake for G2. It was over entire team fights.
Yeah, especially with Alvaro being able to play in behind Super and then set up for the play, but Mirwan cost.
Point and click. Cleanse comes out a little early, but it's okay. He's still holding on for now. Flick back, flashed away. Both sums forced out. And another gold card. The tower disabled. G2 relentless. And this is the thing, it's not against the melee matchup, it's not the on. Lethality Varus at a deficit has to feel like one of the most useless champions in the game, and I think that's doubly so in top lane when he doesn't have the luxury of a support to protect him. You're unlikely to just get bullied here as G2 trying to force a play on the bottom side. Immediate engage, immediate flick back on a Super, the flash away from the minefield, autoing the ward briefly, but now trying to finish away Caps. Ulti going in from Yike, trying to take down the 80 carry, but Super still standing. Crucially, Hansama. Rocket already done. Retreat now coming in. They need to lock down Caps. Supa getting away. Keep your eyes on Broken Blade. He has the flash. He has the gold card ready to go. Shield now going in, but Supa just doesn't have the space to deal damage. He doesn't have the health bar. G2 bullying MDK out.
G2 would need to try and set up, though, if they on this mid-wave, if they want to try and get something. Mickey!
Push back onto Mickey is big. Quick pick and another kill into the back pocket of Supa. Hand delivered by Fred.
And they're just trying to move G2 out of this topside jungle, so they've got ease of access into the tier 2. You can see here, Caps shifting from boss to cover.
Lots of damage now coming in. Supa unstoppable. Really should not have been there. That was a bit EX forced to flash out. Free summoner spell. Frescowi now going to try to push Caps. Dash back. Flick back. Traded now. Good bit of damage. Caps push back into Frescowi's tower, though. Now going to try to ult out to safety, but gets caught under the tower. The quick thumbs up. That's okay with me, buddy. 1v1 on the side lane. Shut down onto Caps. Frescowi popping off.
TF is on the Dragon, but MDK are on the Baron. They need to try and find some way to prevent Yike from getting in. He will be unstoppable with the ultimate. MDK, can they try and keep this bear out of the pit?
Navori quick blades. If they sync this up, if they time this up, it should be fine. They got perfect vision now, courtesy of the Destiny. Coming in from Broken Blade, they back off, they're disciplined, they're buying time, they're taking time. 2.3K getting lower and lower. In goes Yike, down goes Yike. The Baron belongs to MDK. Sole point now for G2, the consolation prize, but all of MDK.
How about that? You're just getting G2 completely pushed into their own base. The only thing it looks like G2 might try and play around is this ward in the mid lane. Maybe they look for some sort of TP play with Caps, BB comes through. Maybe they can try and catch someone out. That's why G2 just trying to punish the resets here.
Super? What? Now G2 are on the chase. 42 seconds left on Super. Broken Blade steps forward. Gold card connects. Cleanse out from Mirwin. Rocket? Oh! Clean hit from Hansama, but we need... What happened there? Was he caught in the wall during the animation of the...
I'm not sure. We're going to have to look at the replay, but either way, G2 managing to get the picks that they needed. MDK, so whatever happened, desynced on the resets, and G2 now going to be able to start to push in as the hook is the flick.
Where G2 starts to take over again. They have so much CC, they have so much set up, they can't afford to get over aggressive. They're still a Baron. Mickey's going to give his life to make sure that this tower drops. Caps needs to be careful on the retreat. 2 seconds left on Supa. Going to start zooming out of the space. TP from behind. It's not the flank ward from TP or for G2 that matters.
Frescowy.
It's Frescowy on the back line. Going to try to scoop him.
They don't know.
Frescowy's still working. It's a long flank. 4 members there, yes. Hoping to catch MDK trying to make a fast play. It might just work out.
Push him mid, 2 waves going to die to the tower, so MDK!
Flash forward, Frescowy knocked up, and Alvaro wants to turn it right back. Push back from Frescowy is big, Frescowy still standing, Mickey not going to connect on the hook. The Azir still standing, the sidestep on the rocket is big. G2 now retreating. MDK have a wave to play on the top side, they take out Mickey X and keep this push going, another wave backing them up. They're looking to break open the base of G2. And G2 over eager, get punished. They're trying to make the play.
BB went mid to cover the wave push, so the MDK won't be able to get 2 towers off of this, but they will definitely get that top lane tower for themselves. G2 try to get a little bit more into the play and ends up backfiring massively there for them.
MDK play's going to fizzle. Yike is there. So ultimately,
There's the play. There's the play.
Mirwin now in trouble. Caps coming in. Broken Blade now coming in. Root goes out. Mirwin immediately going to cleanse, but it's just not enough. Broken Blade going to run him down. The Bars has got nowhere left to go. Alvaro now running for the hills as fast as he can back to the rest of his teammate, but here comes Yike. Alvaro needs to get out. He tries to dash back to safety. The shield coming in from El Yoyo's clutch. Only a single member picked off.
G2, they pull back Frescowy. As soon as Frescowy shows in the wave, they know that they has no TP, so they look for the play. And now, Daisy doing the work.
Good hook. Frescowy locked up. Pushback is there to try to disengage, but the stun now coming in. Yike over the top of Bear, right into the back line. Supa, ghost up. He has to turn this back into his favor. The flick back not going to connect. That's big. That's one cooldown. Alvaro here as well. 2 supports in Supa. Is it enough to take down G2?
Yike has no flash to get over the wall, so MDK going to try and push forward.
7K, getting lower. El Yoyo can try to get in the pit. Alvaro using the engage, just wants to pick off Mickey. Supa continues to step up. Baron down in favor of G2. MDK, is there still a fight here? Nice back step on the unraveled earth as Yike going to create space for the rest of his team now to recall.
There was no way they were able to get Yike out. Maybe not a lot that G2 can do with the rest of this farm, though. A minute left, 2 waves. Not really in a position to do much, especially...
Yike oversteps, unstoppable now, forced to flash. Daisy caught out, Mirwin caught out once again. Flick back is there, good damage. Mirwin lives for a second longer. Caps gets the kill, and Broken Blade and Caps are now tearing down the top side. Split focus. MDK have to be incredibly decisive because the rest of G2 is already moving into mid. They're getting pulled back and forth. They can't decide where they need to go. Caps and Broken Blade are now stepping up. It's like a game of tag, and MDK are the ones losing.
I didn't expect them to be able to get BB in towards the top side of the base, but with MDK committing to Yike, they see their moment to catch onto Mirwin, but now Alvaro
fishing for the play, the flash forward, but no! The immediate denial, he stops the play in its track. Alvaro forced to retreat. Broken Blade stepping up with the gold card. Caps has the damage, the flick back, but no unraveled earth. And Frescowy again turning the play back, but already Supa's the one in trouble. Supa trying to fire back, Supa trying to get the damage down. He can't pull the feathers back. He's down. G2 in the blink of an eye. They bring the game back in their favor.
Every single time they'd find one pick, one moment, one opportunity, and G2 was shut down Madline's Koi.
They always take the shot, not letting that one slip away. Mirwin, he's been bullied all game. I don't think the ending play here is going to be any different. Hans has got no health, just enough from the Quick Bloom. And G2, it was messy, it was sloppy, but a win is a win. They move on to face Fnatic.
G2 will pick up the win. The mid-game macro magic comes back again for G2 to net them that victory. It was hard fought, and that is going to be a bitter loss for MDK. But G2 finding...